friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley if this is your first time here, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your continued support. So today, as the title states, we're doing a little get ready with me. Today is my birthday and I had this week-long vlog that I thought I was going to be doing, and I hadn't read. My mind has just kind of been on some other things, and so I thought instead of trying to piece together this whole video, I will just film a sit down of me getting ready. I don't have a set list of things that I want to talk about. I just gonna let the topics flow as they will. I guess let's get into the reading of things. When I went to start the vlog that I was going to film for this week, I was going to be working on my Clear Your Shit challenge, and I literally haven't read since like Sunday, and it's like I just haven't felt the need really to like pick up a book. And I really think it's the weather on top of like being like busy. But during the summer times, I tend to read on my Kindle more because we're kind of on the go. We're out and about much more. And so I don't reach for the physical books. Really, like, I had good intentions. Me and Kathleen were talking earlier, and we're like, we made this whole like TBR and we barely made it through half a book. You know, the book is good. It's just a lot has been going on, and just finding the time to read is not been the easiest. The book that we are currently in the middle of is Magnolia Parks, and I mean, we are exactly at 50%, and I'll be honest with you, I'm really enjoying what has happened in the book so far. It's not at all what I thought it was going to be, and I'm having a different reaction really than what I thought I was going to this story. I was a little scared, honestly, in the beginning, because just the little things that I had heard about Magnolia Parks, I was kind of like, I don't know if I'm gonna like the drama of it all. And I mean, I am. What can I say? Like, these two people separately, I really like them, but I just don't know if I would like them together. And I don't really know if they should be together, like all the drama and stuff that they're going through and that their circle of people go through. Like, it just seems like a bit much, really. But the book is good. I really like how it's written. I love that the author, it feels like the characters are like talking directly to us as the reader, and not like telling a story or just has this internal monologue that's ongoing. I will say a lot of pop culture references, like there's a lot of name dropping in this book. That's different. I know people they feel like sometimes that not dates the book, but like kind of locks it in a time capsule. Like those people, like when this book is read in the future, like are the people that have been mentioned in this book going to still be relevant? Are people gonna, know who they are? But I don't mind it too much. I think it is done excessively in this book, in my opinion, but I don't mind it. It's not like a deal breaker for me at all. And when I last was reading it, like I was to the point where I was like, okay, I feel like I need to own the rest of this series. And like I was ready to add to cart. But I'm like, no, book buying rules, and I need to finish this one and like be in the mood to read the next one before I place order. But regardless to say, I'm having a good time with Magnolia Parks. It's just finding the time and the mental capacity to want to sit down with it and read it. That has been the struggle. Other news in the reading world that I have to mention. Yesterday, my bestie Whitney released her first book, her debut novel, Mine to Claim. I'll put a picture of it here. If you like the monster romance, like if you're a fan of Ice Planet Barbarians and like Cleo Evans and like those type of monster romance situations, you would absolutely love this. I'm just so proud of Whitney. She has helped me so much on my writing journey, and it has been a pleasure to see her writing career take launch, and it's so awesome. I'm just so proud of her and happy to have been on the sidelines witnessing this magnificent thing. And I love you, Whitney, if you're watching this. So yeah, that is awesome. And so reading wise, I mean, that's pretty much been it. I look at my Clear Your Shit stack and I'm like, if I could get through this book, like I know where I would go from here, but I just don't know how easily I'd be able to get out of this book, especially when my brain is like, just pick up your Kindle and choose a book to read there. And like, don't worry about reading your physical TBR. It's okay. There's fun stuff to read on my Kindle too, and that's just more accessible. So yeah, we'll see where we go with reading this month. I guess I could also talk about something that has not come up in a while on my channel, and that is writing. So currently in things of writing with me, I am working on 2 projects. I am working on my main book that I am hoping to finish sooner rather than later. And I am working on a secret project that I'm not really able to talk about just yet, but it has been something that has helped like revitalize my creativity. And I was feeling pretty much a certain way about my book and just felt like I needed something that was fun, that I could just like be fun with and it not be a serious like thing that like takes up a lot of mental capacity. I can't wait to be able to talk about it more, but yeah, it's nice having like a little fun writing outlet to offset like the serious writing that I've had to do recently. At the beginning of the year, I had really high hopes and expectations for a writing schedule that I would be able to be consistent with, and life happens. That's, you know, really what it boils down to. It has taken me some time to come to that, and I think it's something that is coming with age. How fitting that is my birthday, is that you learn to appreciate all the other stuff that you were doing in life. And if you don't know, I have a full-time job. I have a 9-to-5 that I work. I have 2 children, one who is very active, one who is very young. I have a husband that is doing a lot of stuff with music and obviously wanting to be supportive of that, and you know, just the things that everyday life throws at you. I am learning that it's all about finding the balance and taking care of yourself first and foremost, and like really listening to yourself. And you know, really since I got back from Disney in February, I just have not felt the urge to write. I hit a really big goal before we left, and then when we came back, things just really got busy, and I'm now in a place where like I'm ready to write. I'm ready to be creative. I feel like I have a plan that is attainable to me right now, that is to continue working through the draft that I'm in and really take it 1 chapter a week. I do plan on doing like more writing content because I feel like I do have things that I can talk about, especially where I am in the writing journey. And then with working on this special project, I have ideas and things that I want to share. Please let me know in the comments, like if you want to know more about writing, my writing process, just kind of my thoughts. I am by no means a teacher, but like I can tell you and show you what I do, what I have done, my lessons learned, and like try to help answer any questions that I can, like from where I am at the moment. Again, I'm still learning, and it does not, a day does not go by when I don't think about my book and think, oh, am I doing this right? Should I be doing it this way? Should I be doing it this way? Like I feel like those feelings are always in the background, rambling and talking to me. I think being able to like express and talk about it on my channel, and I do want to get back to like kind of showing you behind the scenes of like things that I'm doing and what's working, what's not working. So if you're interested in that, please let me know in the comments. Okay, the brows are done. There was no way in the world I could have been talking the whole time I was doing my brows. But overall, to wrap up the whole writing section of this, is that I am writing. I'm trying to be as consistent as possible, more on like a chapter deadline situation than like a write every day. It's like just have it done, have one chapter done by this day, and we'll move from there. I'm hoping that like helps in a way with consistency, because at least like I'm just moving the needle forward often. And I'm also learning to give myself some grace and just appreciate where I am in the journey right now, because this is the first book that I'm writing on, and there's still a lot of stuff that I'm learning, and I don't want to turn this into something that I don't enjoy, because it's having too much pressure put on it. A book will come. It will come. I'm going to publish this book, so I just got to respect my timeline and not rush things. You know, I've heard many times like motivation is not something that you're always going to have. You have to like kind of learn to make yourself do the stuff that you don't. Oh, that blush looks so wild. You have to kind of like push yourself to do the things that you don't feel like doing. And like sometimes, especially after working all day, like I don't feel like writing. And so I have had to figure out a way to like push myself even when I don't feel like it. And like, but also respect yourself. It's like a balancing act that you have to play, because you don't want to like overwork yourself, but you don't want to give yourself so many excuses that it doesn't get done, because I'm the only person who's going to write this book. Nobody's going to write it for me. So like, not really trying to find motivation, but like inspiration to keep going, and to like, I don't want to say not give up, but not like be like lazy about it. Like still push myself, even though like I'm not going like 60 miles per hour, like being okay with going like 15 miles an hour through this process. I'm so rambling, and I'm hoping it's making sense, but what I was getting at is I have been watching Beyonce documentaries and like performances, and she has been such an inspiration to me, just to see a woman work that hard to get what she wants, and giving other women the confidence to go after what they want. And it's not like it's something that's like handed to her. It's like you gotta work for it, and she's showing like her working for it. The other day I was watching her documentary Life is But a Dream, and then last night I was watching the night in Roseland that she did, that's like attached to that movie. And it's just like, oh, to see that woman who works so hard like go on stage and kill it, it's the best. I can watch all kinds of Beyonce documentaries, and like performing, like watching her go full out on the stage is everything to me. But like, it's good to have something to give you like confidence. Like, look at her going for it, getting at it, doing the damn thing. Like, you can do that too. You can be the Beyonce of the writing world. It's super crazy to believe that a Polycon tickets go on sale next Friday. It's like, I feel like we just left a Polycon, and now it's time for like the Hunger Games to get your Polycon tickets. At least that's what it feels like anyway. And I'll be honest with you, I was very shocked by all the changes that have happened this year with the ticketing like tiers, and it's been a topic in my text message threads with some of my friends who want to get tickets next year. And like just seeing the changes that have happened and the pricing that has gone up. And yeah, I'm very grateful that I got to go last year, because I feel like I kind of got in on a perfect year. Just the tier that we were on and the things that we were able to do for that price point was very cool, honestly, because it all changed. Literally, it's all going to change next year. I am hoping to get tickets. I'm leaving the fates up to Jenna to see if she's able to snag us some. But if not, there are some other conferences that I've had my eye on that I'm thinking about possibly maybe trying to get tickets for when they release. There is a dark romance book convention in Texas next September, and those tickets go on sale in August. I think it's called the Villain and Vixens book convention, and it is only like the weekend dates, so that's kind of actually perfect. That is probably my second choice after Polycon because we know how I feel about dark romance. The other convention that is next year, there's one, I think it's called Lit Low Country, and it's in North Carolina or South Carolina, one or the other. That was a contender, and it is just straight up a book signing. It's pretty affordable because it's only like a 2-day like straight up signing. There's no extra like Q&A events, things like that. I think there have been more tickets just made available for it. So that is a third option that I was looking at. And then there is one that will be taking place in Tennessee next year, and it is, I think it's called Tennessee LitCon, and it's going to be in one of the places like surrounding Nashville, so not in Nashville, but a place that's close by. And that looks like it'd be pretty cool to go to, especially since it's in short driving distance. But I don't know any author that's going there, and I don't really know if those style books are really my style. I think I would just be going just because it's so close, and it's pretty new too. This is their first, well, it's very new. It is their first year doing that one. These, like, getting these tickets for these conventions are, they're gonna get crazy. And like people who go to conventions like to multiple, how? But I do have my Polycon backups. Obviously, I would love to go to a Polycon because I kind of know what I'm expecting, but we shall see what comes of it. And just keep our fingers crossed that the luck is with Jenna again this year and she's able to get us 2 tickets. As I mentioned at the beginning of this Get Ready With Me, I was, like I said, planning to do a vlog situation, and things didn't go as planned, but I did get things done this week. I did do things that were fun. So Thursday, my husband, he helps co-host a hip-hop show on Broadway every Thursday, and they had like a really big show on this past Thursday. And so that's kind of how I kicked off my birthday weekend. But it was super fun to be there and get to support local artists and enjoy some good music that I wouldn't normally hear. And then yesterday I ended up taking off work and I scheduled me a massage, which was long overdue. Homie really needed that. My only issue is I scheduled it for like first thing in the morning, so I was dragging ass getting into that appointment, but I felt so good afterwards. It was worth it. And then after my massage yesterday, I took all of my unhaul stack to McKay's. They give you store credit on like the things that you have brought in, and in March when Jenna and I went, I took books then, and I ended up still having like $20 left over. So then all the books that I had with me to turn in that day, well, yesterday, I got even more store credit. So I did have a nice little birthday book haul and I'll probably do a separate video showing you everything that I got, all the books that I got for my birthday. But overall, yesterday, it was like I woke up, I went to the massage, I went book shopping, I came home, I took a nap and just relaxed, and then just kind of chilled and waited on my birthday to come in. I ended up staying up till like midnight last night, and yeah, that was pretty much it. I really felt like I wanted to keep things chill and low-key this year anyway. We have been so busy the past 2 months, and like to have a weekend where there are literally no plans and just to be able to sit and relax is my kind of weekend. Like, even though it's my birthday, I just wanted to relax. I wanted to be able to watch my Beyonce documentaries. I started watching Taylor Swift earlier, and just, you know, taking care of me and like giving myself the space and the time to like chill out. And yeah. Hey y'all, I watched the craziest documentary, probably not the craziest, but it was crazy to me. It followed this couple who basically they got stuck in Costa Rica together during the panorama. Like, I was watching it the whole time, and like it couldn't have been me. Like, it couldn't have happened to me, because first of all, it was their third date, which, I mean, like, I understand people are like adventurous or whatnot, but it was their third date, and they were like Costa Rica for the weekend. And like, you can tell they were both people who were like used to doing stuff without really thinking about it, because they were both kind of like getting to the hotel and were like, all right, I'm gonna be stuck with this person for the next, you know, couple days. And like, the girl even said it was when we got to the like place, like the hotel or whatever, the resort, where when she was like, oh, I actually have to like sleep with him like in the same room. And it was like, girl, you didn't book these accommodations, he did. And then they end up getting stuck. Like, I think they were there for 4 days before their flight home was canceled because the coronavirus. And I think they ended up getting stuck over there for like, it's like 60 something days. It was something wild, 60 or 70 days, something wild. Their flights kept getting canceled, and like they're in another country for one. The resort that they were staying at ended up having to kick them out because they had to shut down. They looked out and got Airbnbs. Like, it was crazy. And being stuck there with a complete stranger, like, they met online and had only gone on 3 dates together. I don't know what I would have done in that situation. Well, again, I would not have been in that situation, because I would not have gone out of the country with somebody I don't know. I think it was called The Longest Third Date or something like that, but it's on Netflix. After dinner tonight, my husband and I are gonna watch a movie together. We have varying taste. Like, I like a much wider range of movies than my husband does, and I don't really know what to go with. If I'm gonna go with like an older movie that I haven't seen in a while, or if I am going to pick something that we both haven't seen and like see how we enjoy that. I'm gonna go change my clothes, and then I will be back to wrap up this video. We have reached the end of this Get Ready With Me. I know this is different from the content that I typically provide, but hopefully you found some entertainment out of this. If you've made it to the end of this video, leave me a birthday cake for my birthday. Thank you so much for watching. Like this video if you liked this style. Let me know in the comments if you like this style of video. If you're not already subscribed and a part of this bookish family, please consider hitting the subscribe button. And if you are enjoying my content, make sure you share so that all your friends and followers are able to find me. And I will leave you with that. Have a good one. See you in the next one.